What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another Go Nugget that you can either pick up or you can kick it aside. Let's talk about the United States military or the Department of Defense, who have taken notice of the Chinese balloon that's in the sky. Take it from your man, retired, not expired, 20 years served in the military, worked in intel, worked in, Space Command. I've worked in places that I have information to share of my knowledge. Of course, not classified information, but public information, but yet you don't understand maybe some of the things that the military is pulling over your head and you have not even questioned what's really going on. Let's get to it. So the Department of Defense is allowing a Chinese balloon, who they say that no information is shown that they're collecting any information against American government. Well, whether that is true or not, information is always collected. You see, there are several things that you need to take note. As the government is trying to put a propaganda over the eyes of the people as though it's not a concern, you have to ask yourself, why would they allow a balloon, supposed weather balloon, to float across the United States? Number one, let me give you a little background of me. I've worked in the intelligence agency. I've worked in Space Command. I worked in Colorado Springs. I worked in Cheyenne Mountain. And let me tell you that America has 24-hour watch on the air, on the sea, on the ground, in space. This is a security that goes beyond than one can imagine. Of course, I know that there is the eyes amongst the world on screens there in America, in Cheyenne Mountain. Now, this is not classified information. People know it. They made a movie of it as well. But how is a balloon able to float in to the airspace of America and they not notice until it gets far into the inner of America? Sounds very suspicious, don't it? That all the technology that America has, that they were unable to detect a balloon that's floating about 50,000 feet, according to some of the pilots who were in aircraft. And yet they say that it's not harmful. It is not gathering information. Now, anybody who does not know, yes, what information can China really gather when you can find everything on the internet? You can look up where all the military bases are. You can go to Google Maps, or you can go even to some other websites that even show you even the grounds of inside the military bases, inside the center of the Pentagon. You can see buildings and stuff that aren't on the military installations and stuff that are just not as secret as many people want you to believe. Free information that's out there. But let me say this. I've gathered, working in the intel, that all information is information you can use. So let's just go with the plan with America said, that this balloon is not seeking or gathering information from America, but it is. You see, an innocent weather balloon, of course, has some type of machinery in there, and yet it is gathering the patterns of the weather. But can China use the balloon as its trajectory, as using it as a means of source, to know even if they wanted to spray stuff in the air, bring a balloon and have it detonate when it hits the American soil, so that this weaponry can go across America? Can they do that? But the most information that China can gather, if this balloon is not gathering information, is the words by America. It's on all the news channels. It's reporting every step of the way where it is, and China can sit back and take note. It also can gather information that how long did it take for America to even notice the balloon? And America's response. As America, DOD says, Department of Defense, who don't know that they don't want to detonate or take out the balloon if it happens to be some type of bomb or some type of weaponry or what have you that can fall down to earth and do the people harm. This information is good for China to know. The response of America and how it will handle something that appears as innocent as a balloon. You see, all information is information, and all information could be good information. America stated that it will not do such an act of bringing the balloon down until it floats its way out of America's land space. Now, do you think that you can use this information for your own good to see how the response of America in noting that this balloon was floating around, the trajectory of the balloon and where it floats according to the wind shears, because it's a weather balloon? How long does the balloon last in floating? It's great information to know, to check your own equipment out and how long and duration it can go. You can also check out the response of the people. Are the people frantic? Are there precautionary measures that are being taken? All of this is information. So that if China wanted to do such an act, a willful act of war, they got the information. Let's go to the next point that the general had said, that America is going to blow up this balloon when it crosses over the landmass. You know, there are things that can detonate on its own. So while you wait for things to get past the landmass, this could have detonated at any time if it was weaponry. But I believe, in my own opinion, that America has failed by the people by securing the United States and its borders by allowing this balloon to be used as a test and an example for China to take note of all the information that they've gathered, not just from the balloon, but really gathering from the American sources, the news, the government. Let me say this right here in closing. All information that is shared is not right and exact. We know that. And we know that if it was something that was high concern, America will downplay it in order to keep the people at rest and not in duress. America cannot deal with people running around crazy because of a balloon in the sky that might have nuclear weaponry, that might have another biological virus, might have some other things in it that could be harmful to the people. But it is incumbent upon America to always secure the people and the land that it serves. America gets an F for this, because anybody who knows intelligence knows they failed at all costs in allowing China to take in information that will benefit them. It is what it is, but you heard it here first. This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick it up or you can just kick it aside.
Think about it, 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 think about it.